Okay. Oh, wrong program. Dang. I should be on this. It's a lot going on today. We good. You want to test out the volume real quick?
I didn't know we were doing that. For sure.
I didn't think it was gonna. Alright, you know, it's the first time. It's the first time for everything. We just getting started. It's the first time really going live on all the platforms. If you can bring it back, actually. Yeah, let's. Sorry, I should have told you to keep it. That was I'm gonna get my coffee over there too.
I need to make some.
Oh, you turn your computer off.
I don't know what happened. All I did was close it. It's supposed to just come back up.
Alright.
I just need to scoot back a little bit.
Huh?
Just need to scoot back a little bit. And I don't know what happened, but oh my gosh.
There's rookie mistakes. There's a little rookie mistakes here. Yeah, we're just getting started. We want to check the sound quality though. We're just gonna get started.
I'm still Christmas shopping. Oh, so you're gonna do it then?
Yeah, that's good. I got it.
Okay, so why am I turning this on again? Do we need it or no? Would you like me to log in to my laptop? Are you okay?
Yeah, we just testing the sound. That's all.
Is it good or? Oh, did you want me to post our story?
Give me 1 second. Before you do that. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for all of this. You know, we're just getting dialed in. But I think the Most High is get dialed in. I'm gonna get those corners to me so I can hear it from the live. Check, testing. You can go ahead and talk about anything if you are.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm finishing up Christmas shopping. If I don't finish like all of this like tonight, which I'm almost done, but it's like gonna come after Christmas. But thank God we have Amazon Prime because it will come before Christmas for all these gifts that I got for everyone. So after I do this, I'm gonna make my coffee and I'll be set to go and just start yapping and talking your ear off. Are you ready for me to yap, Dalen? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm trying to listen, and that's why I need you to talk so I can dial in the
okay,
audio.
okay.
That's why I'm doing this.
Well, maybe I should adjust my mic a little bit because I'm not that tall. I'm not tall at all. I should adjust it, yeah. Can I see the... Oh no, it's okay. Never mind. It looks good. Yeah. Do I sound good? Hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm still going in, so you could just still keep
okay.
talking.
Well, I'm excited to do episode 3. I like how everything is looking. Everything looks great.
Oh.
What do you think this would look like if you weren't like, tech savvy? It would be working with some mics, one ring light, and some cardboard.
I appreciate that.
I love our aesthetics. Looks so good, like on screen.
It does.
I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
I am hungry.
So it sounds like we are gonna eat a meal on the podcast.
Oh,
That one.
that one. And that one, huh? Alright, so what I can do is get these for you.
So while we're streaming, are we streaming right now?
Yeah, you want
Is this just audio?
This is audio. It's still on. Keep your hand over that. Is that yours?
Oh well.
Is it on? I can see the charger is right here. We can get another block curve.
The charger.
I can't even get over right now.
The charger from
Where's it?
next to the TV. Like the white charger. Said plug it in right here.
I can plug it in. Well, there's a lot of stuff hard to activate. That's why. Thank you.
Underneath the tree.
actually. Really terrible. All right.
Should I turn this one on again, or?
Yeah, you can turn it on. That'd be great.
How do I know?
So have it.
Do I need it to do?
No, you're good. That's perfect. Yeah, if it's on, yeah, if you see it on, then.
Like thing off of it.
You said what happened?
Maybe if you put the mic closer to you, like pull it in towards you, so that it's closer to you.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you see how close mine is because the volume. Like, pull it in towards you.
Hmm.
Like, pull it towards you. Yeah, so that it's closer to your.
I'm gonna sit back. Sit back. That better?
Mhm.
Yeah, I can do this.
And I don't know if you like that, and this keeps turning off.
Can you, if you can, just double check if that's plugged in for me while I figure out the audio.
What?
Just double check if like the charger is plugged into the camera. You might have to move your table. We don't need your table anymore. Huh? Yes. Okay.
I just pressed that button.
Make sure that it's not pulling too hard, maybe on the charger. It's kind of pulling a little hard. I can give you here. If you want to tape it up a little bit, you can. Hope there it's here. Hopefully. I'm just saying, like, just give it some strain relief, maybe. I don't know, maybe I was gonna say you can tape it to the leg, maybe. If it was pulling on it, if it's not pulling on it, then you're okay. Um, does it say 1920 1080 on the camera and like the video? There you go, it's on now. Hopefully it's still on. But does it say on? Maybe that charger is not that good for it. Do we have a better block?
Did you already take?
I'm using the black one for this camera.
Did you already take the white one?
That is the white one, right? Right there on the ground.
No, there's another white one.
Is it the white one that's behind you that's lighting up that sign?
No.
Oh, then I don't know what other white one you're talking about. Thank you. If you could plug it in for me and do it, that'd be great.
Oh, this is not even the base. It's not very
Um. Here, let me see that base. Here you go. Here you go. Try that one. I'm trying to get the audio synced in while you do that. It's late night. It's a late night talk show. Just Chad.
You're happy. You're excited. It looks like it's charging now.
Huh?
It looks like it's charging now.
Looks like it's charging now?
Like the bar is.
Perfect. Thank you. You can make your coffee. That's good. Testing, testing. Uh, Alright, this is the joys of parenting. That's what you have to deal with when you parenting, double time, late night. 1 second. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Alright, so I really want to get this going. I know we're still streaming. Y'all just bear with me. We're just gonna get through this together. You know, the setup is nice. I'm using the Roland V160. Using my iPad. You guys can't see it on camera, but I'm using my iPad. I'm dialing in for a lot of you or all of you who probably do not know, I am a LED video engineer. Sorry, there's a delay in the headphones. I'm trying to listen into the headphones at the same time. I'm really trying to get this, pitch perfect. I'm not the audio guy. I'm the LED guy, but I am trying to learn something new and really trying to push boundaries. So bear with me as we get dialed in. Alright, yeah, we dialing everything in right now. Ari's getting her coffee. Take your time, take your time. Yeah, we're just trying different settings right here on the audio. Do the rolling. As Ari gets her coffee, we just see what we get this sounding like. Then we'll get the cameras going. And we have had multiple technical difficulties today, and dealing with technical difficulties while also raising 3 kids is just one big technical difficulty. All right. So yeah, let's get this going. Get this going. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Try to really balance this out. There are some frequencies. Okay, there we go. Try to really get this going. You can take that back down there. Alright, let's see. I think hold on. It's trying to catch up with me. Let me see if I get these frequencies a little bit better. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. A lot of white noise. Thank you, God. Alright, let me see if I can get rid of some of that noise. Oh, guess I don't know how all that turned off, but I think that should be better. Alright. Dialing in, dialing in, dialing in. Alright. Try to got some other things going on here.
Coffee.
You said what?
So I'm back and I have no coffee.
Okay.
I put it in the freezer.
What happened to your coffee?
I put it in the freezer so that it can be cold. And I don't feel like drinking hot coffee right now, so I have to wait a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna try maybe different headphones. Make sure it's just headphones that are really cracked, messing up. That's on and all that stuff. But the sound
Do you want to try their headphones?
Yeah, you can. You can look at those. You just help me out. I'm cool. You get done faster. Yeah. I could try theirs. Like I'm gonna try to use these. These are kind of old, but I don't know. No, that's fine. Do you have is there a cable? Oh, oh, it's all wireless. Is there anywhere to plug in a cable in there? Yes. Check, check.
You look so cute.
Hello, hello, hello. Let's try this. Testing, testing. Testing. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Check, check. Check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing, testing. You can just talk. I mean, like, I just kind of want to. I don't know. Maybe you're. Can you?
I have
Maybe you're.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, if you could turn your computer on, maybe we could try it out. Listen to it and see how it sounds. Yeah, if you could turn your computer on, maybe we could try it out. I mean, how does that sound coming from the laptop? You have to just talk into the mic. I mean, how does that sound coming from the laptop? It's just a lot of, like, this is background noise. You hear it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get rid of.
Is that usually there? Is it the fan? Is it?
No,
Or is? Hello. I never put the thing on her story. Do you want me to do that, or?
I mean, we're not really. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really say. You know.
Okay. I mean, I just didn't want you waiting on me, so.
No. You good? I just trying to get the sound. What do you think? You can keep talking into the mic. Just so you hear something. We hear it. I want.
Is that thing gone? Is it like how it was last time?
I don't hear it anymore. I don't think so.
I think it's because you turned off.
Let me listen in a little bit more.
Do you see the middle?
I just want to see if my port is messed up. I wonder if my port is just a little bit messed up, and so that's why it's hard for me to. Okay. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing. Alright, so I don't want to push past maybe like right around there. I kind of turned it up a little bit, but I think maybe we can. Yeah, I mean, this should be. Here, you tell me what you think.
That's so cute.
You know? Uh, hello, yeah, you could be.
Hello.
Talking a little bit. You can barely hear yourself. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, go ahead and start talking.
Hello? Hello?
You just keep talking. It's
Okay.
a little delay, so.
It's now it's okay. That's good now.
Everything sounds pretty good now. You think kind of.
Yeah, now I can hear myself.
Okay, but how do you think like the overall, like the sound back and forth between me and you? Do you feel like you're loud enough? Do you feel like you need to come up a little bit more?
I think it's pretty clear. I think it's both of our like volumes they sound even.
Okay. They still sound about even. Still, you would say.
Maybe just adjust mine. I think mine goes in and out or back and forth from like being super clear to not. Like right now it's clear.
Okay, and then sometimes it's not that clear.
Maybe it's just my projection and also how I face the mic, because earlier it was angled differently. Right now it's perfect.
Right now, how do you think the sound is?
Great, clear.
Yeah, you feel like it's loud enough, like people on the receiving end and everything. You feel like this is kind of like a good standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I need to be mindful of like how I'm projecting while I'm talking and like, facing this way because, mostly while I'm talking to you, I'll probably be like facing you or like looking around. So I'll try not to do too much.
No worries. You're good. And you're saying that everything is still sounding pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I think yours stays the same.
Mine stays the same.
And mine, I think it just depends on the volume that I talk.
Yours changes
But
due
it's
to
still
the
clear.
volume.
It's still clear.
Still pretty clear.
Yeah.
Do you want me to? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yours changes at the volume that you talk. How's that? Is that a little bit better for you?
Hello.
Well, tell me about your day. How's your day been so far? So just
I
talk.
can't even think about my day right now.
No.
It sounds, yeah. It sounds, it sounds clear. Still,
Okay.
it's a lot better than how we started.
All right.
You did something. You did something.
As long as I
what you're
did
looking for.
something.
Yeah.
That's what matters. I'll take the headphones back. And then we start a conversation. How's your guys' coffee going over there?
It's not in here.
Oh yeah, okay. You said you went to go get your guys' coffee, huh? You like the way I look with the?
You look cute. You're matching. Okay, wait. Let me get a smile, please, for on the social media. What's it called? Manager. A happier smile, please. A happier, please. I can't see the blue. I can't see your side. Just smile. You don't have to look at me. Okay, great. Why are you saying
Alright.
please like I don't run the
No, you good. I'm
Instagram?
just messing with you. I'm just just messing with you. Do you feel like we should be a little bit louder?
No, because it's just gonna sound crazy.
You think it's just gonna sound crazy?
It's not gonna sound like we're people. We're gonna sound like we're a concert, putting on a concert. It doesn't have to be that loud. I want to scream at everybody.
I mean, yeah, you're right. We don't want to scream at people. I just, just.
You want to be louder, right? You want to be louder. Like,
You get what I'm saying, though?
tell me about your day.
Nah, just kidding.
We're not gonna do all that.
All right, you know what you can do? Can you go? Maybe we could use your, or we can use my laptop.
Okay. You're confusing me with that.
I mean, I thought you were gonna have your laptop out the whole time. I want to keep it up. Child's headphones on.
You're confusing me with that. Do we need my laptop or no?
Laptop out the whole time.
Do we need my laptop or no?
Oh, it's gonna like double back.
Yeah. Do we need my laptop or no?
Let me
Goodness.
mute. So this is not like. Oh. I don't have to steal. Frick. That just happened live. It's alright. We're back. it's just technical difficult. There's so much going on, and the baby was crying, and I was trying to send the $7.50. Send $1.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Send
gosh.
$1.
Okay. I'm gonna put this down.
Hey,
I'm not using my laptop for nothing.
Hey, look.
Okay, I don't want my laptop.
It's so
I don't
much
need it.
going on. The feed's ending. Look.
Goodness.
We're here. All right. You can post it on Instagram if you want to post it on Instagram. We're live.
Okay.
It's late.
Great.
It's 2:30.
Bruh, 2:30?
We're going live right now. You know what I'm saying? This is thank you God. Thank you God so much. I think we could just be at
okay, I posted it on our story.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Ooh, live right now. Tune in. Oh,
episode 3?
Yeah, episode 3. So what I did want you to do is if you could pull up your laptop.
Okay.
Since mine is right there. I just wanted to see how the live is looking right now, and it says that we should be live on YouTube. Oh, you need a charger. Well, you have a plug. Where's your charger at? You have a plug right there. I mean, if you don't want to get it, if it's asking for a lot, you don't have to.
What do you want to look at?
Just want to look at yeah. Just
Can
like
I go on my phone?
Streams, yeah. You could go on your phone. That'd be great. I guess I could go right here too.
Do you still want me to go on my phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have 3 subscribers on YouTube.
Yep, we got 3 subscribers on YouTube.
That's more than 0. Which is where was where we were yesterday.
Sure. And so, yep, I see it. The widgets and stuff at the top. You see it up. You can go back. You can go back to it. But what I want you to see is this at the top. It's the whole point.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just exited out so fast. So I thought it just says username. I want to change it from saying username, recent follower. So like we can edit the way that stuff looks right here.
Okay.
That's what I was kind of showing you. So like it's all
Right there
layers.
at the top.
Yeah, it's all layers. So I can like turn certain layers off. Recent subscriber layer. I could just keep on the alert box. So can you try in the chat? Can you try saying something in the chat?
Okay. How?
Can you chat?
Can I do that on YouTube? Because I don't. That's on Twitch, right?
Yeah, okay, can you, oh, you don't have, can you, yeah, but your computer's dead. Oh, this is about to die too.
What on earth is going on? That's what we're going live off of?
This, no. This is what we're going live off of.
Okay.
But
so
that logo that I'm pushing right now, that video is about to go away. If you could get your charger and charge your computer right now, that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. It says 44% is charging.
My coffee and it's still hot as hell. It's full to the top, so I can't even put ice in it. Ow. Where can I plug this?
Right there.
Go from 1 to 10. How would you feel?
I feel all right. You know, it's.
Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. It's just there's a lot that goes into it, you know, and like you want it to sound great, you want it to look great. So I think right now my next like hurdle is the audio, getting the audio sounding, you know. And so I think it sounds great. I don't know how it sounds on the receiving end. It'd be great once you log in, be able to double hear it again, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, then you can tell me how it sounds on records.
Oh my gosh.
You get no worries.
Over here, elbowing the wall.
Good. So I think we have to do.
December 20th already. Look how nice
Oh, that's nice.
my desktop.
We gotta put that picture up.
Wallpaper.
We have to, eventually put that picture up. All right, so.
You with the bluey headphones?
I mean, with the bluey headphones.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
The little ears on your head.
Oh,
And what?
just me, trying to get things together, We're just streaming for the first time, This takes practice, just practice.
I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, with 3 kids.
I feel like I can't relax until you relax.
I'm almost there.
I know, it's okay. I'm just don't forget to breathe. And then when we finally get it, it'll be okay. My laptop is up. What do you want me to do?
I wanted you to go to. Why can't I? So what I want to do is.
Oh my gosh. Right.
Okay, so I see the chat. It popped up.
Mhm. Was that you?
That was me.
Mhm.
Um, but I do wish I could see it here. Like, where is it? Red box.
Oh my gosh.
What?
This thing keeps turning over.
What is it?
The mic.
Oh, all right.
No, it just let me tighten this. There you go. I think
I'm just trying to
yeah.
see. It's like they have like. Okay, so
I think I got it.
in your chat, why? Don't forget to mod stream live by.
It's 2:40.
I know, right?
Our intention was to stream this late, right?
Huh?
Are we always gonna stream this late?
Yeah,
Like
that was our intention.
because it's just more
Go ahead, I'm listening.
it's just more like what's it called? What word am I trying to use? My brain is fried. Oh my gosh, I don't even have balance. I'm over here. Our our only like time to really get this thing together is when everyone's asleep because it's
Uh huh.
I feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm like trying to talk to
Okay.
you and
I
you're
think I got it.
somewhere else.
I think I got it. I got it there. On. I wanted to. So I just want to make sure that we got our chats. You know what I'm saying? So when we chat in there, then we can see it
Okay.
on. All right. So we're activated on both. So now.
I could literally pull up YouTube here.
that up there. Let's see this. And then I can go to where it is.
If this podcast takes off, I'm gonna start making.
When.
When this podcast takes off, I'm gonna start making. I'll make everybody a MWK shirt.
You start making what?
An MWK shirt.
MWK. You like that? I did that.
Huh?
I put MWK together.
What do you mean?
I put Married with Kids.
What do you mean you put? What are you talking about?
Like I was the one that like Married with Kids. I was the one that put the acronyms together first. That was me.
I thought of the title.
Oh, okay. So you want to take?
Oh my gosh. Why are
Full
you
credit.
always in competition with me? We look good on YouTube again. Look.
Huh?
The patents right here. It's familiar territory.
Yeah, so that.
So what do I do? Do I just
I mean, you're good. We look good. We sound good.
No, for
I'm
this.
gonna go live on the cameras here shortly.
Wait, so why? It's just catching me up?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just skip, right?
See, these things right here in the corner. I wish the chat bot would pull it, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna get rid of all that.
Huh?
You know, keep it clean.
Okay.
Like, don't show the chat and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready to start talking. To me. That looks good.
Great. Looks good. Looks great. All right.
Okay, if you touch my foot one more time.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch your foot, baby.
Please. This whole time I didn't say nothing, but you just every time you
Every time.
set something down, I just feel this on my phone.
Hey, don't touch my feet. Why you just touch my feet? All right, so yeah, so I think you know what I'm gonna do. I think that's good. I want to get my coffee. Can I get my coffee? You need a coffee? You want your coffee?
My coffee is hot in the freezer right now. They can't see anything.
What time is it?
I don't even want to talk about it. It's 2:47.
Are you tired? Yeah, I'll bring the energy back up. We're here live on the late night, early morning talk show.
Please don't wake nobody up.
I won't
show
wake
everybody
nobody
your
up.
mug.
I'm gonna show everybody my mug. Oh, hold on. Okay, ready? No.
The coaster. Where's the coaster?
Just hold it.
Right here. No. Oh my gosh. This sign. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Everything is. You can set your coffee right there. Did you show your mug or no?
Oh yeah, I was gonna show my mug right now. I was gonna post on my on my personal.
Do you want me to?
Personal.
Do you want me to tag you? Oh.
Post on your personal.
Post on my personal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Late night, early mornings. Late night, early mornings. We're going.
How many takes are you?
Kids are finally asleep. We about to go live. Come on, baby, go live. Kids is finally asleep. Late night, early mornings. Let's get it. Finally asleep. We about to go live. Come on, baby, go live. Kids is finally asleep. Late night, early mornings. Kids are finally asleep. We about to go live. Come on, baby, go live. Kids is finally asleep. Late night, early mornings. Kids are finally asleep. Okay, all right. Ooh.
But
I want the URL. I want the URL.
oh, that's smart.
Huh?
I said that's smart. Let's see. We should do a giveaway.
We should do a giveaway? Yeah, we should do a giveaway. Let's do a Christmas giveaway.
Okay.
We'll do a Christmas giveaway. What are we giving away?
I'll make a giveaway basket.
Am I not live right now? Since
A giveaway basket.
you're watching it on YouTube, huh? Why can't I see that?
I don't know. Should I? Well, okay. Let's see.
What?
What should I put on my story? Want me to refresh it?
I just want the URL. Yeah, refresh it and make sure it's still live. I just want the URL.
Go on Safari, so you can get it off your phone.
Dang, what did it do with that post? I'm just going through it. I can't even get a decent. This is about to like the eighth take me taking this. Listen, kids are finally asleep. We about to go live. Let's get it. Taking this. Listen, kids are finally asleep.
Just get you, please. Goodness.
Kids is finally asleep.
You're getting
We
all
about
of my.
to go live late night, early mornings. Let's get it. All right, so what's the Can you help me get the YouTube URL, please?
I can send it to you.
Yeah, do you have it?
Yeah, I have it.
You're already able to post and everything?
I was about to do that right now.
Can you send it to me and then I can turn the cameras on?
The camera?
No.
Oh.
I've been waiting.
Good.
Yeah, I
was
know.
looking crazy.
It's just been this.
Okay, here. I mean,
Our voices.
You don't tell me certain things. So it's like
I'm program. You see, this is like day 3. I kind of thought you maybe knew like what the program feed would be. And
oh, you look so cute in our thumbnail.
Thanks.
Cute. I just want to hug our thumbnail. Okay, here. Let me post it on mine. Okay.
It's 3 a.m. This is great. I feel great. You feel great? I feel great.
Oh, great.
I feel great. You know. We're currently live. Like it's amazing. It's 3 a.m. This is great. I feel great. It sounds great. I feel great. I'm listening back to it on my phone right now as we speak, and it sounds great. This is great. You guys are great. We're all great. Thank you, God. I'm proud. I'm happy.
You're proud.
You know what?
You made it happen.
You know what? This is great. Just for that, you know what you guys deserve? You know what? Just because it looks great and it sounds great, you guys deserve something special. And what I want to do is I want to give you all who are watching right now the opportunity.
Are the cameras on?
Hold on.
Okay.
I want to give everyone the opportunity to have something special. Okay? And it is the holiday season, and this is a time where not everyone gets something. And what I mean by that, and I'm doing multiple things at the same time, so I'll make it for a little bit. In short, for lack of better words, not everyone is fortunate to have even necessities, right? So I do seriously, and on a serious note, I do thank God for that. Okay, but my gift to you all, because you guys are great, is this one thing, and because you guys are great, you all deserve something special. And that something special is us right here. Beautiful. Congratulations, everybody. You got the opportunity to see us. My gift, our gift to you. There's a giveaway. Send me $1.
Jalen, that was so that was so like climactic for no reason.
I just but it got you going though. It got you going. You were happy. You had this look on your you had this look on your face.
I was just waiting for what you were gonna.
You're waiting for that big moment, and you know what? Just because of that, Ari, I will show them the beautiful mug that you gave me. Ooh, we'll show them you. Look at you right there, Ari. Look at you. Look how great you look. We're gonna do
I think you look great.
Oh, thank you.
You look like you just came out of a store.
Do I?
Mhm.
Oh. What store did I come out of?
Zara.
Oh.
That's a nice store. I love Zara.
Oh, I keep banging on the walls. I know the neighbors are like, "What the?" Right? They be live streaming downstairs too. We should stream. We should find out what the neighbor's stream is downstairs.
Oh, my dimple's on cam. Ooh, look at the dimple on the cam.
We should stream with our neighbors.
You know, I don't really ever talk about my dimple, but there it is. Ooh.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I kind of like want to see where I want to.
Should I post this on my story?
Position this camera.
Or should I take a better picture?
Or
should I not post anything? Or should I post what's on the Married with Kids podcast already? Like, should I just tag myself in that? Should I make my own personal post?
You can post. You can post whatever you want to post.
Okay.
Post what makes you happy, baby. That's it. Like, y'all gotta tell her. Like, I don't know what. But I'm happy right now. Like, I feel accomplished. You know, eventually we'll get do you want a little sound effects like, yay!
You're with the extras.
Hey, I'm with all the extras. I'm just kidding.
I'm so simple. This is fine right here.
No, this is great. You know, you look great. That's why we gave everyone a gift from us. Oh.
That's not the gift I was talking about. I was talking about getting everyone like.
This isn't
not
a gift,
everyone, but getting someone.
This is a beautiful mug with the boys on it.
A gift basket. I was talking about like maybe making someone a gift basket, and you talking about the gift is us. Dylan,
yeah, we can give somebody. We should give somebody a gift basket. You guys all deserve a gift basket. You want to see my story? Oh shit.
What a nice story.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so I mean it's 3 a.m. You know, people back at the West Coast at home, it's 1 a.m. You know, it is Thursday. We're getting close to the holidays.
It's Friday now.
It's Friday now. You know. Everyone tuning in from other countries, you know. Good night or good morning to you. You know. I hope
you either had a great day or you're going to have a great day.
The energy you have right now is not the same as mine. Let me know when you want to get into everything that's not
right now is
with the
so what are you trying to say?
theatrics.
So
You're so theatrical. You're so theatrical.
I'm a little delirious. It's been a tough day. How am I being theatrical? I'm just being myself. So last podcast, okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Last podcast, you got on my head and would you say you made a smart comment? You were just something like, "Oh, we gotta be ourselves," and I'm like, "This is me." Check this out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So our
That's
washer,
you. This is you at 3 a.m.
Our washer and dryer has been experiencing some issues lately.
Just our washer.
Just our washer, and so we went. I went. Sorry, I called.
Supposed to show them the video.
Yeah, you can show them. You can actually show them the video. That'd be, you should actually put the. It's okay. It's okay. We could like pip it in. We could roll the clip. Maybe if you send it, maybe you can airdrop it. If you airdrop it to me here, I'll roll the clip.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll hear it. You're being way too loud. What again? I was patting his butt earlier, just to make him go to sleep. Like, it's okay. Patience is virtue. There's like many times today. It's like doing something, and then one thing after another with 3 kids. But we make it work, and that is the beauty of this. It's thank God again. This is just me saying that I'm proud of us. Seriously, on a serious note.
Thank God for the strength that He puts into both our bodies to be able to make things work through all the hardships and through all the easy, breezy days.
Yes.
I think each day is like, no matter what, we are able to take a deep breath and like look at our life and be like, it's great no matter what happened.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That goes back into like the necessities, being grateful and gratitude. Like, okay, like I can breathe, like I ate today. Something like that. Like, like I drink water. I got some sleep. I slept in a nice warm bed, because you can get too caught up in the hobbies, the job, the fun, just anything else besides the nature of yourself. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Just self care, too. Just like just you, like just Ari, just me. We get so caught up in like even like our relationship or like our relationship with our kids that we forget about ourselves.
Like, I forget about myself most. I think that's where um, like neglect of
Okay.
self.
Okay.
I feel like that's where you can pull a lot of anger and projection from during like your daily routine when you are so busy like taking care of other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your neglect of taking care of yourself is like not like you you neglect to take care of yourself. So the frustration that builds up is because like you're so busy taking care of other people, and um it's like you're not mad that you're doing it, but you're mad that you're not doing it for yourself.
I see what you're saying.
And no one's doing it for you, you know?
Yes,
And it's
absolutely.
that's what growing up is like, we're adults, so like we're busy taking care of our kids. And when we were kids, our parents were doing that for us. So it's like this, like cycle of like letting go. Because unconsciously, like there was a point where we didn't have to think about we didn't think like this.
Absolutely.
I think neglect of self, like that was not there.
I get what you're saying. Like
Right?
there was one point where we didn't think about how much we neglect ourselves.
Yes, because we were taking care of like everything
Because
straight.
we were taking care of.
The way we're doing our
Yeah.
kids right now, I feel like that's what comes with getting older and
Yeah.
being grown. Like
Yeah.
right now, it's like you worry about yourself.
Yeah.
And if you have kids, you worry about your kids.
Yes.
And sometimes it can be put all into your kids.
Yeah.
And the neglect of self, like
That's good.
feelings of like wanting to be selfish, like turns into this um like reverse effect of like I don't care to put myself first at times. So my reaction to that, or my response to that is like, I'm so sleepy, I'm so tired, I have no time to myself, I am bored right now, I'd rather be doing this, or I have to do this. And it's like a buildup because, you're just you're thinking of all these things that you have to do versus what you want to do, and you're like neglecting it because you're on a mission to like make everything better around you or for your kids.
I see what you're saying. So you're neglecting yourself because you're doing the things that you have to do, not necessarily the things that you want to do.
Yes, and
that's where you start to neglect yourself, and you have to come to a turning point in your life, and we're doing this, and we have to start answering the questions of what is going to make us feel like we are not neglecting ourselves, where we can intertwine our haves, what we have to do, the have, and the want, what we want to do. So it's like intertwining both, right? Like
Creating a balance.
creating a balance, right? Like for instance, like this this podcast right here, in order to us to put this on, there's some things that we have to do, you know, in order to do this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's where it gets like, that's where it really separates those who have a drive, who are on a mission, you know, to accomplish something, and those who are not. Because if I'm on a drive and I'm on a mission, then I'm going to sacrifice the fact that I will neglect myself in order to accomplish that goal. So I have to neglect myself. Like there's no other way to make it in life unless you go through the neglecting yourself, like doing those halves for a slight moment. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like solitary. Like you have to like put yourself in a solitary confinement. Like, you know, this is the battle within.
And also at the same time, you're like trying to pull yourself out of that.
Absolutely, that's the battle within. Exactly.
To be like, what is good for me? What is gonna keep me, like, mentally healthy at the end of the day?
Absolutely.
So to
Absolutely.
put forth yourself into all these places, and then at the end of the day, you like ask yourself like, what did I do for me? Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes I got mad a little bit here because I wish this went that way, and then, you know, it's like all mixed in together, and it's just like trying to find balance, and at the same time understanding that like being grown with kids is such a tug of war.
Yes.
Of like, how you supposed to take care of yourself, and how you supposed to take care of your kids if you can't take care of yourself. And that just runs in your head like 100 different ways, because
how
it's
are you
like,
supposed to take care of your kids if you can't take care of yourself?
Right, but it's like at the same time, now the person who's doing that, example me, like, okay, I need to do this for them, but if I don't do this for myself, I can't do this for them. If I don't do this for them, I can't do this for myself. And it's like you're just going back and forth in your head, and then you know, it's like, do I choose me right now, or do I choose my kids?
Yes.
So that if I choose me, I can do this for my kids.
Yes.
If I choose my kids right now, I'm not gonna do this for me. So it's like, but if I'm neglected, if I'm neglecting myself, I'm like, you know, just I feel like, you know, really like beat at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So that's how it can be hard to carry yourself throughout the day with like so many things going on, like, and you just like trying to keep your composure, and then at the end of the night, you're just like, what was the purpose of all this? My whole day was crazy for what? You know?
To get to the next level.
Yeah.
To get to the next level, to get to the next step, and that is the tough part. I think you made up I think you made a great point, when you said how you would. How could you take care of your kids? Sorry, I'm thinking about everything you said, and I really want to like hone this in. You said, how can you take care of your kids if you're not taking care of yourself, right? And then that's something that is like said, you know, like,
Yeah.
if you can't take care of yourself, then you can't take care of your kids, right?
Yeah.
What I've noticed, and I just speak for myself, is that there's times where I can't take care of myself properly, you know, and I think I'll say this, you know, I'm not correct. I can't speak for everyone else, for everyone, but we go through stages in our lives where we're learning how to take better care of ourselves so we can take better care of the people around us. Does that make sense? So like I'm like learn as long as we're learning. I think that's the key, right? You have people that, yeah, you know, we may be coming across stumbling blocks, but we are constantly looking for ways to improve ourselves. So we're like we're on that mission, like we're on that drive, like we talked about earlier, right?
Mhm.
Aside from that, you have those ones that don't care. And as long as you care to improve yourself on how can I take better care of myself, then I think now we're put in a position to like, okay, now we're becoming better parents.
Yeah, I think what people have to understand, well, parents, just specifically parents,
Specifically parents.
is that you're not only raising your kids, you're not only teaching them things,
Mm-hmm.
you are also raising yourself,
Yes. Yes.
correcting yourself.
Yes.
You're growing just as much as your kids are growing, because
Absolutely.
everything that you not project onto them, but everything that you instill in them
Mm-hmm.
is everything that was instilled in you,
Mm-hmm.
but your mission or your goal is to do it better. Not that it wasn't done well,
Yes.
but to do it better or even 10 times better, so that when it comes to them, they can do it 10 times better than we did. But so not only do we are we raising people,
Mm-hmm.
but we're also raising ourselves. Again, we were raising ourselves.
Yes.
We're also raising ourselves to carry on the rest of our life, to live, you know,
Yes.
for righteousness and goodness and all that, like for what we hope, like
Mhm.
for us, like speaking for us. We are growing
Yes.
into who we hope to become uh, at the end of the vital stages that we're in, having 3 boys, 9 months, 2.5, and 6. So our birthdays are coming up.
Our birthdays are coming up.
You're gonna be what, 30?
29.
And I will be 27.
Yes.
But we are raising ourselves, like, to other
Mhm.
parents, other people.
Mhm.
We're babies too.
Mm-hmm.
But we are raising ourselves.
Yeah, we all are. To like you said, to other people,
to be
other
our
parents,
best, to be
we're
our
babies.
best, to push ourselves to our capacity of, like,
Yeah.
what we hope to become.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, you're absolutely. You hit quite a few points. I will say we are babies. To other people, but no one can walk inside another person's shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Every
No one
path
can
is,
do what you do at the level that you do it at.
yeah.
Neither me, and I can't do what you do. You can't. And that's I like when that is said, just because it makes the emphasis on that everyone is great. And I think that people have to believe that they are great. But yeah, going back to your point, yeah, we are young in this like parenting. There's a lot to, learn, endure. I don't know how it is to raise a teenager. I hear like coworkers.
I don't even want to think about it. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about Zovaya as a teenager. He's the closest, but I don't even want to think about him. He already acts like a teenager.
He already does act like a
I
teenager.
am not ready for it. And Zaire, he acts like a teenager too.
The only one that's not acting like a teenager out here is the baby.
Yeah, as he should. Act like a baby. No, but like you said,
Oh man.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, no one walks in our shoes. No one can do what you do.
Absolutely.
No one can do what we do. Everyone plays their part. Everyone has their position, and everyone has their own role. And it's God's plan. God's plan for me to have all the things on my plate right now
Yes.
at this time,
Yes.
and it's because it's part of a bigger, you know, picture that is there.
This is facts. This is absolutely
So
true.
I'm, at the end, there are days where I'm like, I'm not even tripping, and there are days where I
You're
am
tripping.
just anxious. There are days where I'm
Anxious.
not doing nothing but tripping.
If you guys haven't seen the movie Inside Out 2, it is a must watch. Okay? I know some adults out there, you might feel like, oh, I'm an adult, or, if you have
No.
like, even if you don't have kids, even if you don't, I mean, I'm pretty sure
Good
many
movie.
adults.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. First watch Inside Out, the first one. Then watch 2, just because she said anxiety. I think it's an amazing movie. I think we all can relate. That movie. You know what? Another one is a very relatable movie. Now you just got me on these like Disney movies right now. You know, it is a very relatable movie that I also like aside from Inside Out and Inside Out 2. Elemental. Elemental's an amazing movie.
Yes. What's his name?
When the boys decided to play that movie over and over, because kids, they'll get a movie and they'll watch that movie 9 times in 36 hours. Like, it's crazy. But when they did that with Elemental, I was like, okay, I could do 2-3 times.
Yeah, I think Inside Out is like top for me.
Inside Out.
We saw Inside Out
great.
too.
You guys saw it in theaters, right?
Yeah. Everybody was crying. I was crying. Like the girl
It's a
next.
tearjerker.
Then the girl next to me was crying.
It's a tearjerker.
And the boys were like, "Why are you crying, mommy?"
It's
And I was like, "Cause this shit is sad."
Yeah, it's a tearjerker.
You know what
I want to see next?
Look.
Moana 2. That's what I want to see. Oh, side note, Christian. Shout out Christian. I don't know if you saw it on the comments right there. You got the comments right there. Shout out Christian. Shout out Christian. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, shout out Christian. He said, "Oh my God, it's just the patents."
He texted
the real
me. That's why
RJ and only day.
He's tuning in because he's trying to catch me.
Shout out Christian.
That's my cousin.
Love you, cuzzo. Yeah, love you, cuzzo.
Yay. Wait, he has to screenshot this. Because this is love from you.
I don't know how long ago did he comment that? I don't know if he's still on Christian, but love you, Christian.
Okay. Let's see.
I've been having some deja vu moments as of lately as well. Maybe it's a good sign.
It's a good way to let's take it back to the story that we have to tell, because it's going to wipe out our title.
I want some more.
So you ready to start our story? Hence the title of the episode.
Yeah, can I get some more coffee, please?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Or do you want to just get mine?
Okay, you want to go get it?
No, I mean like.
Oh, you want me to go get it?
You want some of mine?
Oh yeah.
You were gonna get up.
Oh, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna get it.
That would have been great for you to get. Can you get it? Do you want me to get it?
I'll get the coffee, girl.
Okay, please. It's in the freezer. Next to the shrimp. But it's closed. Just,
Your coffee's in the freezer next to the shrimp.
That should sound good, huh? You know what? After you come back, maybe I'll cook us something. What? He doesn't know. I can't believe it's about to be 3:30. Dalen got me up here live streaming at 3:30 a.m. Can you please put some ice? Let me see. Did you drink some already? This shit is warm. Can you go put some ice in it? Oh my gosh. That flask is cold though. Like it's been there for a day. Goodness. Well, the only reason I agreed to live streaming is because Dalen swears by us live streaming that we're just going to skyrocket like we did in 2016, which I see. But he sees a little bit more than I do. But he is the shoot for the stars one in the relationship, and I'm just kind of like right behind him. But, you know, this will be something, and fruition has been my thing lately. I've been big on like I've been using fruition, the word fruition, more than I have than I'll use the word manifesting. Because fruition is like so much stronger to me. I think it's crazy that you can speak something and it can happen. Um, like like this. Like it can happen just because you say it will happen. And to create something from your mind, just say that you will do something, um, is, and then actually do it is so much different to me than manifesting and just saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. But saying you're gonna do something and then doing it is fruition. And that's what it's been looking like a lot lately. Like, this podcast was literally just spoken about so many times that it's finally here. I'm gonna wait till that is unwarm.
That's nice, isn't it?
Thank you. Maybe I'll put it right here. Okay. I was talking about
Yeah, what you talking about?
podcasts being a product of fruition in our lives right now. Like we literally painted the walls. We added the artwork up. We got all the equipment. Dalen set it up. He's a tech head, so you made it happen. I didn't lay a finger on any of these buttons.
If you guys check out the graphics in the beginning, I already did all the graphics, the aesthetic, the name.
Oh yeah, that was me.
The decor behind us, everything. Oh, yeah, picture off the wall. Yeah, Ari, this is all her idea. You know, I did all the tech. She did all the design. It's a family business. So you see, you got me teasing. I'm happy. You're absolutely right. It came together great. Yeah, that's I'm happy. The aesthetic is very nice. Thank you, Ari. Let's give a round of applause for Ari.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
We all work
to
hard.
my husband.
We just think we lost.
We lost one of our guys.
We lost one of our guys. See, get this guy back up and going.
So whenever you're ready, we're gonna start our first story.
Okay.
Are we gonna be able to do that?
Yeah, we'll be able to do that.
Okay.
We'll be able to do that.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll wait for my coffee to be on chill.
I'm gonna set this camera back up before I put it back on auto switching. Got the rolling B160 going, you know what I'm saying? This is nice. It's I control it all right here on the iPad. You know what I'm saying? This is thank God. Okay, yeah, I want to hear your story.
Please.
We got this camera back up. That's not gonna show anything on the.
Is it good? Okay.
It's great.
Ready to start?
Yes. Let's do this. Let me hit record on this one. Should get a little report on that one for the. If you want, you can record on that one. If you want to, just hit the top of that one.
There you go.
Just to have it on the SIM card.
Okay.
I'll hit the top of record on that one. If I hit the top of record on that one's gonna show like that. Remember?
Yeah.
Like that. It's cool.
It's okay.
Cool. I think it adds a little
That's
dynamic.
fine.
Yeah. Maybe I can fix the camera a little bit. There we go.
That's good.
Right there.
Mhm.
Great. I just.
Okay. So you ready?
I'm ready. Talk to me. Tell me your story.
Okay. So.
What's the story that you have to tell? Before you start your story, shout out again, Chris. Hey, I gotta say it every time. You know what I'm saying? Even when we got like a million
Thank
people.
you for everyone tuning in.
Thank you for everyone tuning in.
Thank you for the people who clicked and said, "Nah, I'm not about to sit here and watch this."
Thank you to you too. Absolutely.
You thought about it.
You did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Ready.
I'm
Story
gonna
time.
start. Happy episode 3.
Happy episode.
We made it. We made it to episode 3.
We made it.
Like I
to
said,
episode
fruition.
3.
Fruition. You don't just say
Yep.
something and not do it.
Yep. You're
So
absolutely right.
we said we were going to have a podcast. We're here, episode 3.
Episode 3. We keep it going. You see, I'm smiling. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? You said something. You accomplished it. You should feel proud of yourself. And I'm very happy. We did it, and we're doing it, and we're gonna keep doing it. And we'll tell them about the challenge later.
Okay.
All right. So tell me the story.
I need to stop.
Why are we here?
Okay. So.
You can scoot your chair over.
So.
She wants to scoot her
Episode
chair
3.
over. She don't want to be that close.
Episode 3.
All right.
I want to talk about us and how we made it to the honeymoon stage. Do you remember? Do you remember any of it? Do you remember some of it? Did you like it? Do you remember us before the kids?
Do I remember us before the kids?
I'm looking for real answers. I don't have time for your theatrics and I don't remember anything.
I'm sorry. A lot just is going through my head. I'm just getting used. Once I feel like we're in episode like 6 or 7 for me, I don't think I'll be thinking about so many things at the same time. Like I'm thinking about where the mic is sitting, the answer question, the tech.
Something's at 1%.
Like what's that 1%? You know what I'm saying? Like what?
That one.
It's charging.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I don't know nothing. I just sit here and be like, "Can you check this? Cause is it charging?"
Yeah. I mean, it's charging.
Okay.
It's not gone.
Okay.
It's at 1% though.
Okay. So let's
Good. We got all the other cameras. All
back
right.
to the question.
All my theatrics, like
do
go
you
back
remember?
to your question.
Okay,
Just try to play me, man.
All right, Jalen.
Go ahead.
Do you remember the honeymoon stage of our relationship?
Very vaguely. My memory is kind of jacked. Yeah. I remember we went to like Santa Monica Pier. I remember we went to Knott's Berry Farm. I remember that. I remember we would always see shooting stars. I remember
It's like
that.
a pet peeve. Can you stop dropping all your weight onto my body like this? And I hate when you do it to my shoulder and you go like this. It's not pleasant. Please.
Okay.
Goodness. Why can't you just go like this? Like
when you
just
said
rub me. Like why can't you just do this and be soft and gentle?
when you said
Always doing this. Remember when we went to Knott's? Like, please. Yes, I remember. Oh my gosh. Anyways.
Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
When we went to Knott's.
Okay.
I remember part of the honeymoon stage. We went to the forum. We saw that. We went to the concert.
We
We saw
saw
Jake.
we saw everybody.
We saw everybody at the forum.
We
We saw
saw
J.
Usher.
Cole.
We saw Tory
Usher,
Lanez.
we saw Tory
Chris
Lanez,
Brown.
Chris Brown.
We saw what's it called? Big Sean.
Mhm.
We saw Chris Brown. We saw who else? Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper.
We saw who else was there? Everybody was in that
Pretty
concert.
much everybody. That was the what was
YG.
that? 92.3.
YG was there.
What concert was that?
Usher's concert.
Okay.
It was Usher, and then he brought everybody out. That was like nobody will ever get that again.
Yeah, no.
That was cool.
No, that was like pre-COVID. That was like when everyone got along. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a good time. And what else
That was
do
a
you
beautiful
remember?
time. Okay, yeah. Let's go back.
Oh, you got us into these places for free. You took me to Disneyland. You took me to Knott's for free. Disneyland for free.
Mm-hmm.
You
Name
had
it. Go ahead.
plugs.
Run it up.
Where
All
else
the
did we
places.
go?
Yeah, let them know how many wonderful dates I've taken you on and just
Let's see.
the extravagant.
Where else did we go?
You don't remember. She don't remember. She's trying to put me on the spot talking about, oh, where did we go then? You don't even remember where we go. Okay, so tell me about the honeymoon stage.
Okay, so let's start. So we left off. You asking me to be your girlfriend. So now here I am, your girlfriend, and I just remember like telling my mom, oh yeah, okay, setting.
Okay.
I was in college.
Okay.
Okay, because when we met, I just graduated high school.
Yes.
And I was in college.
I remember.
LBCC.
Yep.
I miss that school. I miss going to school. Anyways.
Went for a little bit, got pregnant, dropped out.
I'm a college dropout. I'm a college dropout. Because of you.
Went to college, got pregnant, dropped out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm a college dropout. And then you started coming around so much that I told my mom about you. That's how it started. I was like, my friend Dalen, he's gonna pick me up.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna go here. Yeah, you were my friend. What do you mean? How are you gonna tell me I didn't tell her that?
Mom, my boyfriend Dalen.
No,
so
my
amazing.
friend. Okay. I hate when you do that. It's like I'm in the middle of a story, and then you want me to tell the story, and then you're changing my story.
I'm not changing your story. I'm just telling how it is, the truth.
I was not telling her because she wasn't cool with me having a boyfriend. So why would I tell her that?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. You tell the story.
No, you tell it better.
You're Ari, and you.
I'm not Ari.
What you told my mom. I was 18.
Okay.
And I just they just were lenient with me, letting me go anywhere.
You're like Tweety Bird in the cage.
That's what they used to call me when I was a baby. So that's funny. Anyways, but because I looked like Tweety Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Uh-huh.
So you were my friend, okay? Except
I was your friend.
I would tell my mom, okay, my friend Dalen is coming to pick me up. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to dinner. And she was like, okay. And then, I remember you
What did I do?
Coming around so often that eventually everybody was just like, oh, I think you met everyone one by one.
Okay. I did. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I did.
You met my cousins first.
Okay.
And then you met my brother last. I remember that. You met my cousins. And then you met my brother. And then eventually you met my mom, my dad, my grandparents.
I met your cousins. Where was the first? I'm trying to remember where the first place who was the first? Your cousins. Why did I meet your brother last? Let's go there. Let's just go there. Why did I meet your brother last?
Because he was always at home, and we were always I was always at my grandma's house. I was always spending the night over there.
Mm-hmm. Sneaking out.
Yeah. Being
always
bad.
Sneaking out.
Sorry, Mom, if you watch this. Yes, but she knew. She knew.
Sorry, Granny.
She kind of knew.
Sorry, Granny. I was sneaking out your house. Going to hang out with some boy at 18. Then he
That's
got me
okay.
pregnant and I dropped out of college.
It's okay. Nobody's really mad anymore, so.
Sorry, Ma. Came all the way to a new country just to have grandkids that had babies and dropped out of college.
The American dream.
Head ass. Nah, you're living it. I'm just messing with you. We're doing great. Okay, so continue.
So yeah, long story short, you met my family, you came around. We were dating for a while. We did everything together. Why do you have my coffee, bro? I thought you had your own coffee.
Mm-mm.
What? Oh yeah, you wanted more, right?
Share my coffee.
Oh yeah.
You can have some of my coffee. You wanna share coffee?
Oh my god.
Then I start drinking your coffee.
That's
Where's
funny.
your coffee, bro?
That's funny. Okay.
Head ass.
That's funny. Yeah. I did say that. Sorry. Anyways. Yeah. You met everybody. We went everywhere, and then I think the most climactic parts were like getting my dad's approval, because in high school, like if you know, like my dad was just not having it over anyone over me. Like just go to school, get dropped off, picked up, that's it. You're not going nowhere, you're not seeing nobody, you just in school to be in school.
Mm-hmm.
But sorry dad, that was not what that's not what I was on.
Nope.
But anyways, so
what were you on? Can you just touch that just for before you move on? What were you on in high school for you to just be to say sorry to your dad? You know, because I can only imagine it. You know, my
dad was so strict on me that it caused me to be all about boys and being sneaky and saying I would be at volleyball practice when I
didn't even play volleyball.
When I was I'm not athletic, we know.
Saying you were at volleyball practice when you didn't even play volleyball.
I love volleyball. I knew something. Okay. But I'm 4'11". I couldn't spike shit. Anyways. Yeah. I was so like.
Meanwhile, your dad at work proud to the people, my daughter's on the volleyball team. Ain't been to the game yet. Ain't even wondering what the game.
I was at the football game.
We just practiced, Dad. We don't really have games.
Cheering on the football team. Like. Anyways, not at volleyball practice. I was probably off somewhere with like, you know, a little high school boyfriend, whatever. Talking to boys, cutting class, like I had a whole like
routine.
I had a whole free period.
You had a whole like regimen.
Like I got out early. Like I got an hour early. And I pretended my whole senior year that I was in class when I was really at Wingstop on a date. Ow! That's what I get for lying.
You were on a date at Wingstop?
I would go to Wingstop. I would go to Starbucks. I would be just not in class because I didn't have like another.
6th period.
Yeah. So
you just go to lunch or something.
I would just do whatever I wanted.
Your parents thought that you would be in 6th period volleyball when in reality you were on a date at Wingstop.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that gives us a little deep dive into where you were. So continue.
Yeah. So my parents were really strict on me, and as they should have been.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really.
I would have been too.
Really, like just be strict. That's what they weren't too strict. They weren't too strict, but I think that it was just the right amount of strict.
You just said sorry to your dad. you.
But you get me, because there's strict,
I met your dad.
And then there's strict chills. You know?
He's strict and he's chill. And
there are times where he would do too much, entirely too much. And I would have to come back to school apologizing, like, because someone said hi to me and my dad is pressing. Like, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to my daughter in front of Lakewood High School? Like, that is so embarrassing. He comes up out the car, pressing everybody who talks to me, and I get it. I'm his only daughter, and
which is very.
But he wasn't ever like projecting toward me, like ever like, um, you know, like possessive, controlling, like
Yeah,
toward
absolutely.
me ever. It was just very protective. And I
Mhm.
think that was good, and it shaped me to be the woman I am because that's how I am over my sons.
Absolutely, I see what you're saying.
So you know, like it's
Mhm.
good. It's good.
Mhm.
Like I love my parents, and we have a good relationship. I was just very sneaky in high school. But then fast forward to our story. I was surprised when you came along because my dad was really cool with you. Like he liked you, and I expected him to be like that, like to be pressing, and like he wasn't. You know.
Mhm. Mhm.
And he never even told me like I don't want you talking to him. I don't want you looking at him. Why are you hanging out with him? He was so chill, like to the point where I was like confused because I would be out with you all type of times of the night, and I'd be like, oh, I'm going with Dalen, and he'd be like, okay, bye. You know, like I'd be
Absolutely.
like, oh, I'm going to Dalen, going with Dalen to church, going to Dalen to
It
like
was
Knott's,
different. It was
Disneyland.
like your dad turned into a
Yeah,
completely different person when he met me.
there was a yes. There was some type of like security or like structure. I don't know.
Which I
So,
mean, like, I'm sorry, I'm just.
and that's like that's never happened before. I've never brought really anyone around him because why would I ever bring anyone around him? There was no reason to. It wasn't like you know, I ever had any other relationship that was like, hey,
Yeah.
dad, this is my boyfriend. And that's not how I introduced you. I introduced you as my friend. And I think, like, before kids, I think my family and my dad and my parents, or our parents, like, they kind of saw, like, we have, like, this chemistry or, like, friendship
Absolutely, right
that
off the
was,
bat.
like, there that
Right off the bat.
was more than just, like, oh, they're, like,
They're
you
just
know,
dating. They're just
like
messing
young
around. Yeah,
puppy love type, like they're
exactly.
dating, they're trying this out, they're not really serious about each other,
People could
but
see it.
we were like having fun. We were like just we had no cares in the world really, but it was fun. I think that energy was, you know, carried throughout those 2 years before, you know, we had kids.
Okay.
Because we were best friends, right?
Yeah, we had it. We even had a thing called best friend mode, which, by the way,
Is that now?
by the way, if you guys are a new couple out there, seriously, this is serious. No, this is no theatrics like Ari talks about. It's serious. If you're in a relationship, it's good to have something like how we call it, best friend mode, and it is a mode where you can freely express yourself
Hmm.
to your partner without them judging or coming off with some sort of tone you might think they have in their voice, or it allows you to safely express yourself and say. And I know some of you guys go, oh, that's corny or that sounds stupid, but no, like, truly understand, when you're married, when you're in a relationship, when you're really trying to make things work, you will understand that this thing called best friend mode is a
An
pivotal.
outlet.
Yes, it's an outlet. It's pivotal in a relationship. It's the outlet in a relationship. It allows you to really, again, like, express yourself without having to feel like they might say something or they might judge.
Without feeling like a burden.
Yeah, without feeling like
We
a
don't
burden.
have too much of those though, like best friend
Well,
modes now.
Yeah, this was when we were really trying to like
But
get to know.
we should bring it back.
We should bring it back at some time.
Because
I think we've become better at knowing like certain words
yeah,
around to
I
walk
think
around or
our
say around.
communication is better
Yeah.
to where we don't
We just
really
kind
need it. We're just kind of
we kind of know. Like, I know that, like, now, like, if Ari has just got done, like, scolding the kid, I'll use the word scolding. I'm gonna use certain words that are like,
okay.
if
Raising my voice.
when Ari gets done raising her voice, or if I got done raising my voice, if I had, a lot of things doing that day, that I did that day, when Ari asked me something, or if I'm saying something to Ari, there might be a certain tone in my voice. And I have to be mindful of that because
It's eggshells around here.
yeah, and I have to be mindful that I am frustrated, so let me be careful how I come across. But she, on the receiving end, and I think the receiving end is the most important, one of the most important ends. They're equal. Let's not get it twisted, because the person that's saying it should definitely be mindful of what they're saying and how it's coming across. But the
Mhm.
person on the receiving end as a partner should also understand, just as the person talking, that hey, they might be in a mood or they might be going through something right now. So let me understand that they're not meaning to project how they feel on me. They just want to, they just want this answered or this thing done. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Which we still are working on today.
Just being mindful of one, I like to say that we need to be mindful of the fact that like everyone is going through their own shit, Like you're going through stuff that
Uh-huh.
I have no idea about. No matter how much you tell me and how much we share.
Yes.
Even though we're going through the same thing, you're going through it differently.
Uh-huh.
And vice versa. Like you could never tell me how to deal with something that I'm going through when you're not me. Right? I think that's like the most important thing to understand because you're like I said, like the receiving end
Yes.
is going to feel like, like it's like how could you tell me
I'm listening.
how to do me when it's not you who's going through it?
Yeah, exactly. Because I can't going back to like walking in each other's shoes. I can't necessarily tell you how to feel or how you should react by what you're going through because I don't know. I'm not you. And we do have larger. I mean, we even work different. Like how we attack work, at what hours we attack it at. How we even multitask is different. So like doing this podcast together and building it with you is definitely a learning curve. Which here's another like nugget strong standpoint. Now this doesn't go for everybody because you have some people that find success in business, but their marriage is maybe not where their business is at. And eventually, if they don't fix their marriage, then they'll start to possibly topple over in their business to where they'll either like be lonely, old and lonely. You know what I'm saying? Or your business might dissolve, however it goes. But I think when a person is in a marriage, how you treat your marriage is a reflection on how you also treat your business.
Or anything else.
Or anything else. Exactly. Absolutely. You see like the true character, even like the communication,
So that your effort reflects on how you treat everything else.
Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. There's a bunch of probably, rich and famous people out there and people with many things that have poor communication skills.
Or poor relationship. Or just.
Yeah, and.
They don't have the ability to connect with what's real or important.
And I don't know how it feels to be in that position with a lot of money. Again, this goes back into the person's shoes.
Yeah.
So we talked about the fact that you had to deal with sneaking out of the house.
Yes, so we're gonna move
and
into
going about the fact that your family and me bringing me around.
Yes.
And, that whole thing that you went through, right?
Yes.
So the honeymoon stage.
How does it feel to come from that? And do you feel like now we can talk about expectations again because we're getting closer now to bring up to the point of me getting pregnant with Zoe 2 years later. So but within those 2 years of it being just us, so leading up to before we get into when we first found out that we were having a baby.
Yes.
Do you feel like everything was what's it called? Like, how would you describe like the feeling of that stage in our relationship? Like, how would you describe the honeymoon stage of me and you?
Leading up to us having a baby?
Yes.
I would describe the honeymoon right before.
Yeah, like how were we? Like what were your thoughts about me and you? Like
You were the best girlfriend I've ever had.
as I should be. As I am.
I will give you that. I mean, of course, that's why we're married. That's a given, But
How was I as the girlfriend? Why am I the best?
okay, so Ari at first, she was very shy and timid.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. She was like, if I could express it with body language, she was more of a person that was like this.
Don't do me like this.
Now she's more of a person that's. Now she's more of a person.
You're right.
Like this.
You're right. You're right. Because I am. Before I would have been like, oh, Dalen, no. Dalen, please, no.
Yep.
Now I'm like,
She used to
Dalen.
be, very timid. Don't let anything fool you.
Yeah.
She would always be covered up.
That's funny. You're funny.
You're funny. But now, seeing you grow as a person has not just to the opening up, but just like also another thing about Ari, like even when she's like, it's funny that you guys get to see this side of Ari, which is beautiful. We get to see each other grow. She was very like. Again, with the body language, I'm just, I'm not trying to be funny, but like, it was really like, if I could give an example, you were like this, and then you would really talk like, and yeah, hey, Ari, you want to go get something to eat? Oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, you really like,
bro.
you kind of like
Okay.
stuttered over your words. You didn't really say too much. It was just more of like, like people would introduce themselves to you, like, hey, blah blah blah, and you're just like, I sing. You know
what? Okay, Lil, let's touch on it though. Let's touch on it.
But seriously, and then you're going a lot. Now you're just like, yeah, let's touch on it though. I'm really a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just really what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that's because that's what kids do. That's great.
This is what stunned me though. Like, long story short, I'm not gonna touch on this long, but I think the main reason was because before you, I was in like a very toxic, like young puppy love, like high school relationship that like kind of stunned me and put me in this like shell. Like I was always getting yelled at, for real. Like and if you know, like it's funny now. Before it wasn't, because it was very like toxic. Like like I said, I was all about like boys in high school because like that's where my head was at. But I like, yeah, it was just a toxic relationship, complete opposite of like things between me and you.
Yeah.
Like it was such a like relief. Like I really prayed myself out of like, anything that I experienced like in high school, but literally sharing my testimony, like my last prayer to God was like, coming from this like toxic experience, please give me someone. If you give me someone, please give me someone like that will take care of me and be, just complete opposite of whatever I've ever been through. But yeah. And then here comes
then I just came
this.
sliding down.
Sliding in the DMs and then sliding into everything else after.
3 kids later.
You like to slide.
I do like to slide. I like to pull up. Hey, but not pull out. Hey.
Dalen.
Okay, so.
Please. 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 Goodness. So.
Oh, I want some more coffee.
Okay, so yeah, so fast forward, like you said, I was the best girlfriend. Like I said, I just shared that you were the complete opposite of what I've experienced, and I think that's why it became so fruitful for us. I think, like just what everything turned into. Before we got pregnant, I think like that was like the baby stages of like what life is now.
Yeah.
We've really grown. I've seen you at a lot of stages. You've seen me at a lot of stages. I think like we have so much to look back at. Like 8 years is a lot of time with somebody.
Absolutely.
You really don't know somebody. If you are in a a relationship with someone and you think you know them, you don't.
Yes.
Until you have seen every stage
Of the relationship.
no, of that person. Yeah, just of yeah.
Yeah, of that
Because
person.
I wouldn't be able to
Absolutely.
say that I would know somebody
Absolutely.
the way I feel like I know you and compare it to me saying I know somebody else, because the relationship is so dynamic. We've come from meeting. We went from meeting on the internet to dating for 2 years to having our first child to also getting a taste of like being an internet couple.
Yes.
You know, all at the same time.
Yes.
Then you know, family ties, like we're locked in permanently, doing permanent things. Like, oh, and let's not even let's
Talk to me.
duh, you proposed to
Late
me.
night, early morning.
You
Talk
proposed to me.
I proposed to you
Let's
at our
no
show.
let's no wait.
Oh,
We have to
shoot.
go back. So
Oh,
our honeymoon
we
stage.
forgot the proposal.
No, we forgot how we found out
Okay.
I was pregnant.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about how we found out you're pregnant.
Let's talk about like how we were gonna break up.
Okay, what's the title of this one again?
The honeymoon stage.
And you want to talk about how we were gonna break up?
Yeah, because that's what happened before we found out we were
Pregnant with the first child.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened, Ari?
Our relationship wasn't working at one point.
Okay, this is good.
You wanna touch on that? Go ahead, touch on that.
There was one point where our relationship wasn't working.
It was in shambles.
It was in shambles.
Year two.
Huh? Year
Year
two.
two.
You know, we were
Just
going
wasn't
through
working out.
a rough patch in our life. And you know, every relationship goes through a rough patch, and we were just going through one of those rough patches. And we were about to break up. I believe it was like said and done, out the door.
It actually wasn't out
What?
said and done out the door, because
Wait,
we
hold on. Don't tell
agreed.
the story.
I agreed to breaking up. It was my idea. I said we should like
Break up.
break up, and then you said, "Please don't leave me."
Whoa.
I have a
Okay.
screenshot actually.
Show us
So,
the screenshot. You're gonna load up
deep
that
in my
screenshot.
it's deep in my email.
Okay, so
Jalen.
we're gonna come back with you guys with that screenshot.
Okay, you
because
said please don't leave me.
no one told her please don't leave me. Okay, let's not lie here to the people. But the truth
Adalen?
is, okay, go ahead and tell your side. I'll let you get all of your side out.
You said please don't leave me.
She's gonna tell me, go ahead, Dalen, you can tell your side of the story. I start talking, and as soon as I get to a point for her to lie, she lies.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. That's
So
fine.
I didn't
Okay.
tell her, please don't leave me. What did happen was that we were on the verge of breaking up,
Okay.
and
Tell it how you tell it.
we were on the verge of breaking up, and it was all said and done. And I remember I was in my kitchen, and we were texting about it, and it was over with.
Oh, you remember you were in the kitchen,
Yep,
huh?
Yep, we were texting
What were
about
you
it.
wearing in the kitchen?
I don't remember that, but
Oh,
this is when
okay.
I was at my old house in La Palma. You know.
Oh, all of a sudden you were in the kitchen.
Yep. And so we were texting, and you said you were done. We're done. And the next morning, you texted me, and you said you had a dream about me, and that in the dream, God told you not to break up with me, and that you felt it in your heart that we shouldn't break up, that we should stay together. And less than a week later,
I said I was going to ask for a sign.
we found out you prayed to God. Uh-oh. Okay, you said that you were going to ask for a sign. You asked God for a sign after you told me that we were going to break up. And this is why, look, again, this is thanks to God.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I remember God. Okay, now he's telling me right now.
Yeah. God is showing you lessons right now.
God said to me in my dream, he said, don't let this go. There is something bigger here. And I'm like, what is it? I'm about to go. Like, but there is nothing here for me. And then,
Ooh. You about to go get him. You can go. You can go out that way if you want to. You got it. That's great. So she's the joys of parenting and trying to get this podcast going, up and running. We'll tell the rest of the story. What was where did we just leave off at? Oh yeah, so God told her to not let me go, and uh, and to see the bigger picture. And she saw it. She saw how great of a guy I was. She knew I was amazing. Um, she saw the fruit that was hanging from my tree, and she loved it. She enjoyed the fruit that was hanging from my tree. That was um fruitful. She's looking at. You want me to tell the story? I'm telling the story. No, he's crying because he doesn't like the way that you're patting him. That's why he's crying. Here, come here. Come here. Okay, get him a blanket. So, no, your mommy's gonna come right here. No. Mm. Uh, uh, no. Huh?
You want to breastfeed him?
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. So, you're okay. You want him? Wait, okay. Guess I can hold it. I don't want me to hold the pillow. I'll hold your pillow. So, um, when God told Ari, when God
I'm breastfeeding. I'm live.
on stream, yeah,
Oh
she's
my
breastfeeding.
gosh. This is life.
Oh, we got some people coming in right now.
Wow.
Let's see, try to be understanding of each other. You guys look perfect. The three of you, you are so blessed. This is
Thank you.
Tuppy Cat. Thank you, Byron, my boy Byron. I see you. Thank you on YouTube, and then we got someone right now on Twitch saying, "Try to be understanding of each other. You guys look perfect. Thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. We're new to this whole stream. This is episode 3 of our stream. We're 2 hours and 25 minutes in. We've had some technical difficulties all day, but we're here. So let me finish telling the story. Okay, so when God told Ari, don't eat of that fruit over there, but look over here and you see this healthy tree, just with
You're the tree?
yes,
Or
with I'm the tree.
you're the
I'm the
tree?
tree
Okay.
with this amazing fruit hanging. Go to him. When God showed Ari that sign, don't leave him. When God showed Ari that sign, she turned and immediately she went. And there I was, uh, fully prepared for it all. However, I did have some flaws, and we worked around that. And Ari had some flaws, and she worked around that. And we were able to take it up just a level. So, picture it like this: we were just in the honeymoon stage, and things are going well, things are great, and you come across some of the first obstacles within the 2 years, because you're starting to get to know each other. So you have your first fight, I think of it like that first fight, like very like Disney Nickelodeon, not like nowadays Disney Nickelodeon, like early 2000s, where it's like they had that first fight, you know. And that was the turning point. And so we went over that obstacle. And a week later, you found out you were pregnant.
Yeah. It was like, it's like kind of one of those things that happens that take you back, and you're just like, what is going on right now? Like, how is this happening? Like, I just went from like trying to break up with you to now, like, now we're planning like a life together in a different way. Like, coming from a coming from like 2 years of spending time together, getting to know each other, and then you're on this verge of like breaking up because things aren't like working out or like what you thought it was gonna be.
Yes.
And I don't know. I mean, like, when you don't have any kids, there's just, if there's any pressure there that doesn't need to be, whether it's other people, whether it's arguments that are just over little stuff, it's like, it's so pointless. And then I think when you're young like that, like, you don't know what you want, and you don't see like a point in, like, if slightly you feel like something's not for you, then you're just immediate. That's why breakups are so like common, because for people who don't have kids, like, that's the first like resort to something not working out. You're like, okay, well, I don't need to do this, I don't need to deal with this. So then adding that dynamic of like, oh, we're pregnant, we're having a baby, like, that is like, that takes a turn in your life, my life, our life as a relationship, and it changes literally it changes everything. Like, we're not even like, it turned out so beautifully though. I like, I'm saying this now, like 8 years later, but like at that point when you like are just in the beginning stages of like finding out.
Yes.
Let's talk about how we found out.
Okay, let's talk about how we found out. As we do that, I'm gonna do this one here.
Do you remember how we found out?
Do I remember how we found out we were
Yes.
Yes, I do remember how we found out. I definitely do.
I'm trying to think of like that week. I think like I called you over and I was like, I think like we might need to like take a test or something. So like, ironically, I'm sitting like at home, like, I'm hot. I just remember being like hot, sick to my stomach, like mad, just because we weren't like on good terms.
Uh-huh.
And then I told you like I feel like really weird, and I'm having like symptoms of like.
I do remember that. Which is so okay, so yeah, so go right there.
I just remember feeling weird and being like, I think I need to like take a test. Like, we should take a test.
And this was right after we decided that we were going to make it work. So this is like a few days into making it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like day like 3 after you like,
Yeah.
got the sign from God. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna try to make this work. We're doing this.
And then I called you,
Mhm.
and then you came, pulled up. You're always pulling up for something.
Mhm.
So you pulled up again, and
You know what song just randomly came to my head? I'm sorry, side note. I roll up, I roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I roll up. Okay, never mind. She's gonna act like that's not our personality. Just throw random songs out there. Okay, continue.
No, it is, but I'm just like, bruh. Okay, it was like 3 seconds that like just didn't need to go there. Nobody's there but you. But anyways, so I call you, you pull up,
Okay.
and again, I'm coming from like strict, semi-strict now, because I'm been around with you, so semi-strict, but still strict. I'm 20 now though, because it's 2 years later, right?
Yes.
From when we met, so 20, still at home with my parents, and so strict to the point where like I couldn't even take like a pregnancy test at home. I waited for you to come pick me up, and so that we can go get a test, and then I remember just feeling so weird that day. Like my whole life is about to change. Like you could just feel it,
Yes.
right? I felt that strong in my stomach. Like, oh my gosh, like whatever's about to happen, like is just gonna change. Everything's just gonna change. Like that was so strong and apparent. Then we went to the store down the street from my house, and we walked into CVS.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it was Rite Aid.
Uh-huh.
It was Rite Aid.
This is getting good.
On Atlantic. Then I get the test, and then I walk into Starbucks
Uh-huh.
right next to the store, and then I take it in the Starbucks bathroom.
Yes,
Ew.
you do.
Ew.
You take your
I
pregnancy
took a
test in the Starbucks bathroom.
How dusty of me! But I was 20. Like I could not take that test at home because finding out I wanted to be somewhere else. I
In the
didn't want to be at
comments,
home.
Side note, in the comments, put down where you have taken your pregnancy test at. Ours was in the Starbucks bathroom right after
My
getting
first pregnancy
first
test.
pregnancy test was in the Starbucks bathroom.
Goodness.
I was in the car just like, is this true? Is this it? Like, is this really gonna happen?
Shaking in your boots.
Mm-hmm. It didn't stop working though.
Okay, enough with the song references. Okay. So I took the test and I came out and I was shaking in my boots.
Maybe you were.
And I came out and I was frantic. Like I couldn't, like my stomach fell out of my ass walking out of Starbucks and everybody was looking at me. I was ready to punch somebody. I was like, move. I just found out I was pregnant. Move. I'm pregnant. Move out the way.
I actually remember
pregnant.
I walked in with you.
You did?
Yeah, I do remember. I was in the car. I walked in with you, and you went to the bathroom.
Oh, you were waiting at the table
Yep,
for
I was
me.
waiting at the table, and I ordered a venti ice water.
You got a venti tap.
I got a venti tap ice water.
That's funny.
And you were in there, and you were peeing on that stick, and I thought to myself, I'm not gonna drink this tap water. And you came out with this long look on your face of like
in shock.
In shock. And in that moment right there, I knew why we were together.
Yes, because that shit don't just happen, you know?
Yeah, we just got back together. And 2 days later, you're pregnant. Boom. Baby.
Yeah.
Number 1, Zovia. Who is now 6 years old. Yeah. Zovia is now 6 years old. More than 6 years ago, you were walking out of that Starbucks after peeing on a stick, thinking to yourself, where will my life go next?
Yes, like what will happen?
Your stomach fell out of your ass.
And it's
you thought, what am I gonna do? And now, 6 years later,
we did that 2 more times.
We did that 2 more times.
But that's the story for another day.
Yeah, that's gonna be the story for another day.
But to come off the story, to end the story though, like when we found out, we held it in for a little bit. Before telling it anybody. And okay, when we found out, and we got back in the car, this is like one of my first like real moments with you.
Okay.
Because after finding out, you know, our place and time, or time that we spent together was like mostly in your car. And I just remember getting on top of you. No, getting on top of you, crying.
I was like kind of spacing out for a little bit, then I was just kind of like, okay. Continue.
Getting on top of you.
You got on top of me.
Got on top of you,
okay.
And I was crying. Like I was crying after we found out.
Yes, I do, and I remember.
You want to show? You want to show them how? You want to show them
I remember holding you, and you were just like, And I was like, it's all right, baby. And you're like,
oh my gosh, stop.
are you ready to be parents?
I didn't say that, Dalen. Oh my gosh.
And
Corny. I didn't say that. I did cry like that, and that's...
You're going to say that I'm corny for saying the words, are you ready to be parents, with you crying on my shoulder? But you're not going to say that you're corny when you said that I said, please don't leave me.
You did.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Do you not believe that you were like that?
And do you not believe that
you were a simp?
And you were a crybaby? Do you not?
Okay, yes, I remember, and I admit to it. But you don't want to admit to you being simping in love, and
but you don't want to admit
on your ass about me. You were literally crashing out about me. You want to act like you weren't.
You want to sit here like you're the big bad wolf when you used to be the first little pig that got their house knocked down because they made it out of hay. That was you. You were the little pig that made their house out of hay.
Now it's made of bricks.
No, now you're the wolf. You eat pigs.
Okay. Anyways.
But before, that's what you were.
Okay,
you were like,
so? Okay,
and so then getting back to my story.
Okay,
I was
what's
holding
your point, so?
I was holding you, and I said, it's going to be all right, baby. And you said, oh, you think we're ready to be parents? And I said, yes, I think that we're ready to be parents.
Okay.
And
so
then,
what about it?
And then I took it on. I took on dadding like a man. And, you know, I picked you up. I put you on my back. You know, you were pregnant. And I walked you through that pregnancy like a man. And I held it down for the family. And if I could give myself a cookie, I would say, you know what? Keep that cookie because this was my job. And I don't think I deserve a cookie for something that I am supposed to be doing.
If I could bake a cookie right now, just one, I would give it to you, Dalen. Ooh.
so
so pointless, Dalen. Nobody was even talking about you. Goodness.
We were talking about me. The topic of the subject was how we felt when you were walking out of Starbucks. And you know, I think it was great. You know, Zovia was a learning curve. The next video
we were young.
Yeah, the next video we could talk about how it is being young parents. Right away, the first time.
That was, yeah.
We we did the honeymoon stage. So
no, let's talk about.
Oh my gosh, what are you?
You proposed to me. The simp you are, you proposed to me.
We gotta get to
pregnant. Okay? We got married.
I did propose to you pregnant. We got married.
That's
You're
right.
That's
a story for another day.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah. Another day.
Mm-hmm.
We have to save it.
We'll save that.
Save it for later.
This was great. The podcast, you know, we did
what time is it?
Another successful podcast.
4:30?
It's 4:30.
Okay, that's
in the morning.
Cut all this off, please.
Depending on what time zone you're in, you know, you might be catching this late at night, early in the morning. That's us. We're late at night, early in the morning. You know, when the kids go to sleep. That's when you can catch us. Before we head off, the challenge. So we're going to challenge ourselves. And the challenge is to live stream every day. So we will live stream on Twitch. We've already had some great... And YouTube, of course. And we've had some great feedback.
Someone sent us $1.
Somebody sent us $1?
I'm just kidding. Look at you. You were thirsty for that dollar. Look at you. Oh my gosh. You're funny. Oh my gosh. Your grill almost fell out.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Look, my grill almost fell out of my mouth. And someone's, hey, listen, if y'all listening, you don't know how happy.
You said I was a crybaby, right?
Uh-huh. What does that have to do with me being excited?
I literally just got you for getting,
what does that have to do with
me talking about me.
What does that have to do with me being excited?
You were thirsty for $1. The honeymoon stage, episode 3.
How happy
you were thirsty for $1.
Of course I was thirsty for $1. You know how happy I would be for a person to send me $1. Not only did you send me $1, but you were the first person on Twitch to send me $1. I will remember. Listen, whoever is the first person.
Oh, where's our PayPal? You didn't put it up. That's why nobody sent us $1.
But when
Is
they're
it
on,
linked?
I think it's linked when it's on Twitch when you're watching it. I think you can send us. I think it's linked. I think they can send us $1 when they're
Okay.
going. Like I think you can do.
Okay.
You know. I think that's there.
Okay.
Um. But yes, I was very excited because that person that sends us $1 first, whoever it is out there, the first person to send us $1, I will remember that. And when this, when
You're gonna frame it like SpongeBob.
I'm gonna frame it like SpongeBob,
like they did on SpongeBob.
and when we hit when we hit millions of followers and subscribers, I'm gonna remember that person that sent us our first $1, right? I'm gonna remember that person that sent us that first $1. We're gonna bring them on the show, right? And we're gonna give them that $1. And they're gonna get their $1.
You're gonna give them the $1? Don't you think they gave it
They're
to
gonna
you?
get more. They're gonna get more than $1.
Don't you think they gave it to you so you could just keep it?
I know, but they're gonna be like, that's their number one fan. The first fan that we don't know. The first person that we don't know. Like it can't be like of your friend, for like that first random person that comes to our community and like we fully support you, blah blah blah. I will always remember you. That first one that stands out. We've already got one comment earlier today. It was from Intropicat
What do you mean one comment?
on Twitch. Someone commented.
Oh, on Twitch. Yeah. Okay.
Try to be understanding to each other. You guys look perfect. The three of you, you are so blessed. Because the baby was right here too. Said we are so blessed. So like someone like that, you'll always be remembered. It's great. Well, that's the challenge. We'll be live streaming every day. We'll start a lot earlier tomorrow because we got the setup.
That's a lie.
You don't want to start earlier tomorrow?
I do, but we don't. We don't ever start.
Okay, how about this? You want to start first thing when we wake up? I want to try to catch another algorithm.
I want to eat breakfast as soon as we wake up.
Yeah, but after breakfast. What else do you have to do? We'll get some sleep. We'll eat breakfast. And then we'll come in here and turn it on right away. Kids can be running around here, playing in here. We don't have to have the kids running around.
The kids can be running around?
I mean, not running around in here. Probably be right here. Maybe Zoe can sit right here. Maybe play some video games tomorrow.
Let's find a system that's going to make this work with them and bringing them in here with all these cables.
Okay.
You know, like the first thing Zaire's going to want to do is jump up under this table and pull all these cords you got taped. And
I know, it's finding out how to. This is like the most difficult part because we want to stay since they want to always stream. Yeah, we'll just make them
include them.
We'll just make them a part of it. They could just be right here.
We need baby chairs.
Yeah, and you know maybe.
But they're not gonna be seen though. Well, they'll be on our laps, so.
And maybe while they're awake, we only use one camera.
Okay.
So then this could be a whole walking.
To make it
area.
more kid friendly.
Yeah, this could be a whole walking area. We'll just use the main.
That's good. If they're in here, we'll just use that one. That's
yeah. Boom.
Good.
And we'll live stream just kind of. Maybe we can even get rid of the chairs too.
They're not gonna see us. We just leave the chairs.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking like, okay, standing area, kind of remove this. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Leave it. Okay. We'll see how it goes.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right.
Thank you for everyone who tuned in and followed us and has liked anything. Because you really didn't have to.
Yes.
Nobody has to do anything. Nobody has to support us and do anything. So thank you if you did that. And this will grow. And I was gonna say, since you said like 1 million followers when we get there.
I'm listening.
I would love to get there, but I feel like when we get to that stage, I want to continue like continuously like make it known that like if we do or when we do grow our platform to that like to that level, I'm not here for the unwanted opinions of like, oh, like I can't believe you guys did this, I can't believe you guys say that and think this way. And it's like, just know now with 3 subscribers, I don't care.
Are you letting it be known?
Yeah, like like it's such a bittersweet thing to have a platform because we've done the whole hateful, nasty comments and the whole like, why is she doing that? What is she doing? What is he doing? Why he look like that? Why he say that? They're weird, or just all the weird energy. Like, you guys can keep that, because I'm not about to do all that. We're not about to be coming on here and being hateful and talking about me, my husband, my kids, nothing, our opinions. Like, that's why we have a whole disclaimer, because I really just don't care for the opinions of others and what they feel toward us and what we have going, because all I have has God written all over, and whoever doesn't like it can kick rocks. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, if you don't like,
Honestly, I really don't care if you guys comment that nigga. Oh, I shouldn't say that word. Oh man, I messed up. Can you be a banned for saying?
I don't
I feel
know.
like you can say all kind of things.
I don't
feel like
know.
people be saying all kind of things. Anyways, my point is, I don't
On Twitch
really
or
care.
YouTube or
Twitch,
both.
YouTube, both don't really care. If you guys said anything about me, I really don't care. It's more of my wife. She likes to get in entanglements with subscribers and followers. She never like responds anything back. She's not gonna disrespect anybody, right? Like my wife, she's not going. If you leave a nasty comment, she's not gonna disrespect you or say anything nasty to you. If anything, she might clap back with like kill him with kindness. However, what she
Just
will,
kill him.
however, or
Just
kill
clap
him.
back and kill him.
No, she won't clap back. But what she will do is that she will talk so much shit to me in my ear,
No,
away from
because
camera.
now I've reached the point where when
You're
I
gonna clap back?
when I
You're
clap
gonna
back,
clap?
it's not like,
So it's gonna say,
have you
it's gonna
seen?
see, it's gonna see somebody's gonna comment something nasty like, "Oh, she ugly. I don't even like the way she talk." Blah 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 blah, and then they're gonna comment and it's gonna say, "Married with podcast commented." What?
Married with podcast?
Married with Kids podcast. You're gonna comment.
Commented.
You're just gonna comment something nasty and hateful.
Yeah, because look, my experience with going viral and having views, it has its, like, yeah, like attention is there, but not all attention is good attention.
You're absolutely right now. All attention is good.
My video, this one of me putting the kids in the car, it was so controversial. It was so controversial. Like, why? Like, everybody was mad that I put my kids in the car, and
y'all got her pulling up videos. Here, I could. You want me to switch to that screen? Here, I can switch to that screen for you. Let me go ahead and switch to that screen for you, cause.
So let's talk about that video.
Let me switch
And
to
then
that
we
screen
can
for you.
then we can shut this off.
Yeah.
Um.
Go ahead.
So. Sorry.
Oh.
My rules. So let's start here. This reel with me putting the kids in the car has 53K views.
Okay.
A lot of comments on here. There was one girl who stood out most to me out of all the comments. Everyone was talking about how, like, oh, I'm so proud of you. That's not easy to do, to take all 3 kids to the store. I was frightened to take my girls to the store together. Now they're 14, 12, and 11, and I'm still frightened. Hang in there, sis. Like, stuff like that. Like, oh, look at you doing it. Whatever.
Okay.
Comments like that. And then there was this one girl who was specifically coming for me.
Okay.
Saying, what'd she say?
Tell us what she said.
She said, just imagine you setting up your tripod to capture these moments gave me secondhand embarrassment. And my reply to her was,
just imagine though, being like in the middle of Target, setting up your tripod.
Outside of Target. But anyways. But we live in a social media era. Yes, I understand. It is weird. Like, it's weird, but for me, I don't do it all the time. So when I did it, it was just like, I don't know. I'm gonna just do it, right?
Absolutely. I mean, what you should. I mean, it's a free
how
country.
People be making TikToks in the store, dancing, and like,
Go ahead, make your TikTok, baby.
Anyways,
bitches hating on you because you trying to make your TikTok in the Target parking lot. They just mad because they can't capture the angles like you. Go ahead, let them know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I just think comments like that is like so unnecessary.
Absolutely.
Yes, people are free to say whatever they want and give their opinions, but for me, on my stuff, please don't do it, because now I'm at the age where I'm not gonna.
You're gonna clap back. You're gonna clap back
I'm
to
gonna
all
I'm gonna clap back.
800
I'm gonna clap
negative
back.
comments.
I'm gonna clap back, and I'm going to be like, hi,
You're
excuse
gonna be
me.
clapping back to all the negative
I don't have like I
comments.
have time today. You know, like
Absolutely. I mean,
before, like I would like
respect.
ignore it, right?
Absolutely.
But ignore it for what? Like now I'm pushing 30, and I'm at the stage in my life where it's like I don't care. I'm gonna say something.
Now you're pushing 30.
But I'm very
and
humble. Like don't get me
you don't
wrong,
got
I'm
time?
very humble, but I have time today. Okay, and we can end it on there. Let's just leave it there. Please cut it off because it's
And I'm
almost
very
5
humble.
a.m. bro.
I'm very humble and I got time today. It is 5 a.m. If you guys are getting up this morning and you're headed to work, or you just got off of work and you're shutting it down for the night,
Good morning and good night.
good morning and good night. We appreciate y'all for tuning into the live stream. We're going to go live again. If you're in CST time, we're going to be going live again.
Complete my heart.
Ooh. There it is.
Jalen. Oh, I was like, why is it so uneven? Because my hand's smaller than yours.
Yeah. Oh. So we're going to be going live again. If you're in CST time, we'll try to shoot for the middle of the day, maybe around like 2 p.m. or something. We'll try to catch the middle of the day type of people.
Okay.
We'll have the mics and stuff out, the chairs. There's only so many cameras and stuff. We'll have the kids. So if you're gonna be tuning in tomorrow, well, I guess later today.
It's gonna be crazy.
It will be a little bit crazy, a little bit more hectic. Now that we're getting this live stream thing down, we got the setup. So yeah, tomorrow around the middle of the day, CST, and you can catch us again late night.
Twice in a day? Is that what you just said?
I'm thinking maybe something on CST. Oh, we don't have to do twice in a day. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
You know, maybe I'll depending on what you guys want to see or hear, maybe I can start my own stream on here too and start talking on here. If I don't want to be part of it with me. I feel like I got a lot to talk about. All right.
Because you talk a lot. You're a yapper.
You're a gobbler.
Dalen, what the? Okay, cut it off. Dalen, cut it off. Cut it off.
Sorry, I'm gonna say goblin. Did I say gobbler?
Dalen, shut up. Okay, it's time for you to go.
We're delirious.
Cut it off, Dalen.
We're gonna end it like that.
Dalen, cut it off now. Turn all these lights off. I'm gonna cut these wires, Dalen.
You gonna cut the LVAB like Izzy?
Yeah, like Dalen, please.
I'm just giving her a hard time.
Cut it all off. Shut it all off. Shut it all off.
She wanted to find a better way to end it, so I found a better way to end it. She was trying to end it on some
Shut it off.
You ain't like me, but I'm blessed. And I love God, but you ain't like me and I ain't got time today. But God gonna bless me, but he not gonna bless you. But he love us all. That's what he was trying to end it on, and I'm gonna end on that. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for coming out. And make sure you follow us on our platforms, and we'll be back later today sometime.
That's a wrap for episode 3.
It's a wrap for episode 3.